What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Ninja Ona Ninja, and basically, I got a quick video for you today. It's basically Nate. What is it? Nate from the internet, who has the little verified thingamajigger. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about, basically, right? Okay. Ooh, apparently that's way bigger than it should be, and so is the video. Apparently, oh, what am I doing? Whoa. Sorry, 1 second. I had to get this. That's good enough. Okay. Excuse my throat. 1 second. I just started this thing, and all that stuff caught me off guard. Um, but basically, I think it was 19. What is it? So I'm gonna show you. I'm watching this video from Nate from the internet, right? I left I left a comment, basically, and this comment says at 1320. So go to
Because
1320.
it can even freeze.
Oh, 1319, I think is better.
It can,
Yeah, 1319 is actually better. So we'll change it real quick to 1320. 1319. So basically, check it out. Listen to what he says.
can even freeze antifreeze.
Start over. All right, check it out.
It can even freeze antifreeze. This is mixed with water because weirdly antifreeze freezes least when it's not pure. Like concentrated has a higher freezing point than if you mix it with the right amount of water.
That was it right there. After I seen that, I was like, I left a comment, and the comment was, "You just shrug that question off. What scientist does that?" Was my question, basically. Like literally, let's go back to it again.
It can even freeze antifreeze. This
You can even freeze the antifreeze. Okay, that's cool. This
is mixed with water because weirdly antifreeze freezes least when it's not pure. Like concentrated has a higher freezing point than if you mix it with the right amount of water.
isn't that an interesting question? As a scientist, I want to know why the fuck it does that, right? But he has no just and he just moves on, basically. And look at him, shaved face. It looks decent. At the very beginning, I think the first 2 minutes is him selling out. So I lost all respect for you. You're not a scientist. Please stop acting like you are. This is the same issue we have in politics. A bunko. Oops. This is the same issue we have in politics. A bunch of money hungry, fake ass entertainment sellouts acting like scientists, corrupting our youth, acting like scientists in the case of news reporters, corrupting our youth, knowing it or not. That is the that is the only question. Oh, are you trying to screw over this nation so you can have $1? And that is why the world sucks, basically. So let me go ahead and copy it, paste. I'll copy this, paste to the video we're working on. Because I want to explain real quick the reason why that question is so damn important, basically. Or not really important, really, but why it comes up, why I'm pointing it out, why it's why it's a big deal, and what the fuck is going on here? Thank you. And then that's weird. Sorry about that. Okay, so um, pretty much, basically. Oh shit! I forgot to get glasses. Yeah. So that's basically it. Like, I hope you had enough time to think about it. What I'm saying. But if you actually think about it, that's the problem. Is because actual reporters, or we'll start with the science. If it was actually scientists, then that whole scenario. Let me do this as well. Actually, if it was actually scientists, right? Like if I was the one making this video, for example, okay, and I was the one pointing it out, then all of a sudden this came up.
Like, weirdly, it can even freeze antifreeze. This is mixed with water because weirdly antifreeze freezes least when it's not pure. Like concentrated has a higher freezing point than if you mix it with the right amount of water.
Instead of simply, instead of simply doing this, I would have actually done the homework and tried to find out, like, why does this work? And I would have figured it out, basically, or at least I would have set up the parameters to have a proper test and then handed it over to you guys. And I would have been like, okay, this is what we have, this is what we figured out. We can't figure out why, X or Y or Z or whatever. I'm sure we could figure it out if you thought about it. And I'm probably going to try to figure it out before the day is over because I am a scientist, unlike this little faggot. And forgive me if you're a good guy and you're a nice guy and I didn't know I was doing damage, right? I didn't realize that selling out had this, badness. But this is the problem. This is why, like, when you have leaders, you want them to be educated. And this is why America currently sucks, is because most of the top people are like, fuck schools, you don't need schools, blah, blah, blah. When, like, literally, like, it's insane. Like, you're literally destroying the world. You're creating a Hitler, basically. And Hitler could exist because he's stupid enough to believe he actually, believe these things that he's saying, basically. He's stupid enough to actually believe them. And the thing is, he's stupid enough to actually believe it. And then he carried it over and made other people believe his bullshit. That's what you're doing by making the world stupid, basically. And this is why we need the world to be smarter. And you need to not be afraid. If someone comes up and someone beats your ass because you suck, you suck. Get the fuck out of the way. Don't hold everyone else back to be worse than you because you're a shitty person. That's not what you do. Rise up. If you can't rise up, then get the fuck out of the way. You know what I'm saying? This is America. That's how it should be. Get the fuck out the way. Right? That's what I'm saying. And right here, this dude has almost 1 million people following him. And look at his face. Look at his face. This is what he's telling all of you. That's what he's telling all of you. He gave me money. Sorry, Jews. I'm sorry, Jews. I'm sorry, Christians. Sorry, I just didn't know. I'm too stupid. I didn't know. I didn't know. Who knew that Hitler would be giving me $1 million to put all the Jews over here? I didn't know. I'm just you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. And then, not to mention,
Pure because all the way can even freeze antifreeze. This is mixed with water because weirdly antifreeze freezes.
what do you mean freezes? Like, or actually, okay, so hold that thought. Okay, it freezes, okay? So you know what freezes is? Sorry, I confused myself. I got ahead of myself.
Least
Freezes least. That's what the word means. What do you mean it freezes least?
When it's not pure.
Okay, so when it's pure, it freezes. What do you mean it freezes least, though?
Like concentrated has a higher freezing point than.
Okay, so now higher. Concentrated has higher. What do you mean higher? What do you mean lower? Like, what do you define these points? They're very important for me to know. I cannot do the test without having it detailed or defined.
If you mix it with the right amount of water.
So if you mix it with the right, why are you making that face? I'm trying to do the homework, and this is the problem. This is the problem. This is the science community. This is why you don't have a scientist, or this is why you should have a scientist leading your science community. Because if something comes up, at least they're paying attention and they can answer it. You know what I'm saying? Now, real quick, to turn it to politics, we have reporters that are not reporters, they're actually entertainers, just like this guy. Okay? He's not a scientist, he's an entertainer, he's a paid clown, he's somebody who's willing to market for money, who's willing to, I'm the paid monkey. That's basically what he is. Okay? And now we go into the world of politics. Okay? Same thing. Instead of reporters, it's just a bunch of monkeys being paid to just whatever. And oh, look, the president wants to. Oh man, he did this. Meanwhile, the real news is the fact that go take the money, take the money. Oh, we don't know why, but for some reason, $1 billion is missing. Oh no. Maybe you weren't paying attention to the smell of Trump's fingers, right? We'd be paying attention to this shit over here. But you're not wise, because you're yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. The exact same fucking shit. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of the world saying, oh, why is this? This is why. This is why, like, my channel should be #1, bro. Like, my live shows, my Twitch streams should be popping off, basically. Because I speak truth. I speak reality. I speak absolution. People tell me all the time, like, why would you call him fat? I'm like, why are you taking offense to it? He's fat, lose weight. I wish somebody told me I was fat when I was younger. I would have lost the weight. But because she pillared her words, you're getting kind of chubby. And I was like, whatever. And I got fat. Instead of wondering why I got fat. You know what I'm saying? If she pushed it harder, I'm like, no, you're getting fat. But I'm like, what do you mean? We would talked about it. And I'd be like, okay, you're right, I'm getting fat. And we would moved on. But no, today it's like, oh, keep you, and then we're all walking around obese. That's why. Because no one's helping keep anybody else in check anymore. Everyone's fat because no one's telling them they're fat. They realize that it's too fucking late. So anyways, that was my story. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you, Nate, from the internet with your 813,000 subscribers. The video had 400,000 views 3 weeks ago. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, why are people... I guess this stuff is interesting, but don't talk about it unless you're actually interested. In that fucking face, dude. That fucking... Where is it? Shit, I fucked up. No. Go back.
Like, concentrated has a higher freezing point than if you mix it with the right amount of water.
There it is. There it is. Like, really? That's all the kids. That's all the fucking everything. If you're watching Bill Nye the Science Guy, which was basically him, but back in my day, then he would have been like, oh, by the way, this antifreeze, it runs off of this, and if you add water to it, it freezes faster, or it freezes better, or whatever the fuck he was saying. And these are the reasons why. But anyways, they would explain it. That's why I'm brilliant, because I grew up watching this shit for people with a heart. That's why people today fucking suck, because everyone's just a fucking sellout hoe bag that just does shit for money, makes faces like this when asked the question, posing a fucking scientist. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Man.